Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee with Melissa. I'm your host, Melissa. Cheers. So this morning's Monday Morning Coffee video is, of course, sponsored by Honeybee Wellness's health coaching programs and personal training programs. I've just recently began to offer one-on-one personal training again, and I'm super excited about it. And how my personal training program works now is you could choose either virtual Zoom sessions or in-person sessions. If they're in person, they must be outside. They cannot be indoors. I want to make sure both of us are safe, and I will keep my distance and I will wear a mask the whole time, and it's totally up to you if you want to wear a mask. Either way is good for me. And yeah, so I'm super excited about it. And if you're looking to kind of get back in shape, or even just sign up for a few sessions just to kind of get you going and get you moving again and to help recreate that habit in your life, I'm totally game for that. Just signing up for about 3, 4, 5 sessions, whatever it takes. And also, I'm super excited about my one-on-one health coaching program. I know I always say this, I sound like a broken record, but I just really see the power and the benefits and the transformational possibilities in one-on-one health coaching. So my program, it's a 12-week program. There's an online education part that you can go through as much or as little as you want. That's completely self-paced. Each week we'll meet up over Zoom, and you can either call in or we could be face-to-face virtually, whatever works best for you. Face-to-face is preferred. I feel like we really connect better face-to-face, but it's totally up to you. So we'll meet once a week for 12 weeks for 45 to 60 minutes, just depending on how long you want to chat that day. So the coaching sessions are all about you. We'll celebrate your successes, and then we'll also talk about what kind of challenges you're having. And I will help you, walk you through a process of brainstorming ideas and how you can overcome them. We'll create a vision statement. I'll help you create your why. We'll set small goals and work up, and it's just so much fun and so incredibly powerful. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about my program and you want to just chat on the phone for 15-20 minutes to see if we're a good fit, let me know. Reach out to me at melissa@honeybee.kitchen, and I'm happy to get on the phone with you for free. Of course, this is totally complimentary, and just to see if you're a good fit and if I'm a good fit for you. So, because we never know unless we talk. Okay, moving on to this morning's topic. This is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately and in my personal life. And I thought, well, I've worked with clients in the past on this, definitely, and I continue to with my current clients, but I encourage you to ask yourself, what are you saying yes to in your life? And what are you saying no to in your life? Okay? This is really important. Really important. I just wrote an article a couple weeks ago on my blog about morning routines and how it's okay not to be perfect every single day. In fact, it's probably better because you learn a lot about yourself. So with that being said, I just have to say there were a couple days last week when I did not totally abide by my normal morning routine, and I was okay with it. I felt okay with it. So going back to what are you saying yes to and what are you saying no to? So I hear this objection so much in my health coaching and personal training practice is, I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to make a healthy meal. I don't have time to grocery shop. I don't have time to fill in the blank. So one thing that I never want to tell people they don't have time, because I'm not an expert in their life. They are the expert in their life. So I encourage you, when you say, I want to become healthier and I want to create healthier lifestyle habits, I want you to kind of sit back and like make a list of everything that you want to do and say, okay, I don't have time to do this. If you say that, like go through the list and, okay, well, I don't have time to do that. Okay. Well, let's kind of go over like what's important to you. Okay, well, I do want to cook healthy meals, but I just don't have the time. Okay, well, let's kind of sit back, and maybe you don't have the time, but maybe you could find the time somewhere in your schedule. So one thing that works really, really well for me, I learned this years and years ago as Mary Kay, is to write down every single thing you do in a week. So in Mary Kay, we called it a weekly plan sheet. And I used it every single week, just about every single week when I was in Mary Kay, when I was actively holding appointments for Mary Kay, and I would write everything in. So when I worked in insurance, I'd write my day job in. Okay, I'm at State Farm from 8 to 5. Okay, then I have a commute home, and then I work out, and then I eat dinner, and and then I take a shower, and then I go to bed, and whatever it is. And I would write down every single thing I have to do. And then I would find little pockets of time to work my Mary Kay business. So on my lunch hour, sometimes I would eat lunch, and then I'd spend 10 minutes sitting in my car and either sending emails, sending text messages, or back in the day, this was 16 years ago when I began Mary Kay. It was phone calls. Texting wasn't really a big thing at that point, and I didn't have a laptop. I don't really remember Wi-Fi being as widely popular as it is now. So smartphones didn't exist, but I would sit in my car and make phone calls, either product reorders or booking appointments. And I would just do this on my lunch break. And even if it was only for 10 or 15 minutes, I did it. And the key is to think about what are you saying yes to and what are you saying no to? So what are you doing on the weekends? Are you sitting for 5 hours and binge watching a Netflix show or 3 movies? Well, if you are, maybe you could say no to one movie or one episode, and say yes to maybe meal prepping or at least meal planning. Meal prepping doesn't mean cooking necessarily. You don't have to cook all your meals for the week. Meal prepping to me is just doing whatever it takes to get you prepared to make healthy meals throughout the week. Okay? For me, when I was working outside the home full time, it was washing and chopping fresh vegetables. That for me was meal prep, and it was that included chopping Brussels sprouts, a head of cauliflower or broccoli or whatever it was, kale or whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Whatever it was that was fresh that needed to be washed and chopped before I could cook it. And then also it was chopping toppings for salad toppings for our lunches throughout the week. And it was, organizing the spring mix lettuce, putting it in little containers. It was doing things like that. And then that way, and I'd plan the meals, I'd have a whole menu plan. When I walked in the door, I would put my stuff down and maybe get some comfy clothes on. Maybe not, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but kind of coming home, getting in the kitchen and grabbing those fresh washed, chopped veggies out, putting them in the cast iron so they could start sauteing, or in the oven, and then grabbing some meat out. What am I gonna do for meat? Okay, we're just gonna whip up these pre-made patties. We're just gonna cook them up. Onions would be chopped up for toppings, for the burgers, for the patties, mushrooms, whatever it was. Everything was ready. All I had to do was put it on the stove or in the oven or in the Instant Pot. Hello, Instant Pot. So anyways, I just want to encourage you, when you catch yourself saying, I really want to do this, but I just don't have time for that. Sit down and ask yourself, what am I saying yes to? that I could possibly say no to so I could say yes to this. It's a really powerful exercise, and for me, it really is an eye-opener. Like, so I still do it to this day sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, like, yes, I'm gonna start saying no to this, and I'm gonna start saying yes to that. So make a list of things that you wanna say no to, start saying no to, and things that you wanna start saying yes to. And choose one from each list and implement that in the next 24 hours. I promise you, you could do it. You can do it. I believe in you. All you have to do is believe in yourself, but you could borrow my belief in the interim until you find that belief in yourself. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below. And remember, hit me up if you want to chat on the phone, over Zoom, whatever method, to see if health coaching is a good fit for you or personal training. Melissa@honeybee.kitchen is my email address. So I'll see you soon. Cheers.